Welcome everybody to the channel, to a local dogging spot for dogs. You know, when you're dogging, and you're out with a great friend of mine today, Kato, my friend, who's going out for a walk. We're going to have a walk and meet some of his friends on a nice dogging spot for dogs, of course. Anyway, folks, just been getting over this cold, well, cough, whatever you want to call it. And welcome to the channel. The channel is all about the BBC, of course. How in their wisdom they spend all your money on different things and stuff like this, and how you can stop this by coming license free, of course. Well, like I say, hi folks, welcome to the channel. Out today on a bit of a walk out with the dog, trying to clear my chest of an infection, or it's a sore throat still, after a week of trying to get rid of it. But anyway, enough of me. Yeah, the BBC, this is what this channel is all about, how to become license free. It's quite simple, folks, what you have to do to become what they call legally license free. And with legally license free, obviously you're not required to have a license. That's the technical term. Basically, you're license free. Kato, come on. I'll make sure my dog's alright. Come on, Kato, come on. Gotta watch he doesn't eat any wood, because he has to have an operation next week. So come on, don't eat any wood, no wood. Gotta make sure he doesn't eat any wood. An infection in his stomach. So yes, but back to BBC. What I said before, you become license free. Now I'm trying to get this term of license free accurate for people, because if they join my channel, you want to understand that I'm telling you the things that I'm doing to become license free. That means you're not watching, you're not paying, so that technically you don't need a license. I mean, if I was shooting a gun today in the forest here, I'd have to have a gun license. I haven't got a gun, so I don't need a license. That's the way I look at it. You know, if you haven't got a gun, no license. Not that I don't want a gun anyway, or a license to have something deemed by the police or public or whatever to be having to have a license. And of course, the BBC, in their wisdom, saying every household has to have a license. And of course, that's the rules. But every household doesn't have to have a license if you're not watching. If you're not watching, you're not paying. That's the motto and the theme of my channel, is to become license free, like Inspector C. Like I said, evening. Like I said, become license free. That's what the term is. You're license free of license and legally license free, meaning I don't require a license because I'm not watching in my household. I've got air on the roof and everything else. But that's what it is, folks. So I don't want to be leading anybody up the garden path and not doing anything I'm not doing, because this is a legal channel. I'm not trying to make you break any rules or break the law. The law. As my inspector friend would say, the law. Yes, where's your nearest phone? Yes, where's your nearest phone? My great friend, Peter. Well, like I said, you become license free. That means you're not watching, you're not paying, as I was saying a number of times on this channel, and legally license free. So therefore, I'm keeping myself anonymous, because one or two people just remembered, asked me, why don't you show your face? Well, if I do that, I'm Inspector C, but excuse me, if I show my face, then my face becomes then on YouTube, becomes part of YouTube. I'm Inspector. I might do a video sometime where I'm going to be coming on film, but I won't be able to recognise me, maybe in a disguise or something like that. I'm Inspector, undercover detective, something like that. And I might do this to cover, God, there's a tree come down here, undercover on the Capita, because I've got over this news. I'm just trying to come to terms with the news that this Capita have got a new contract, a 5-year deal with the BBC, because their BBC licensing is Capita. That's the company. It's just like a mafia organisation, the BBC. They employ a third-party mafia kind of organisation to collect the licence fee, and they're actually paying them £100 million roughly a year. And it's madness. It's just madness in my mind. Anyway, I've got a nice little run out with Cato, because like I say, he's got next week. He's got a big operation which could save his life or improve his lifespan. Anyway, we don't know. But anyway, it's nice to have him out today in a bit of a. He loves it down here because it's a nice place to walk. Anyway, back to the BBC. What we're trying to say is they're paying this company a vast amount of money to collect a licence fee from non-payments. If I'm not paying, I mean, nobody's come knocking on my door because I've told them I'm licensed free for 2 years. So nobody's coming knocking on my door at the moment. They may come to check, but they're not checking me for the last year. I've got 1 year left on my 2-year exemption. So if you ring up and you get your 2 years, like I'm telling you to do, the BBC won't send anybody around, or they could do, but if they're in their area they may do, because mine's Cheshire area, but they're not going to send anybody around really till they want to check up on you every 2 years. Anyway, they could send people around, like I said. It depends what the priorities they've got with the amount of people in a certain area that are cancelling. I mean, if there's 100,000 people cancelling, like I said on Chili John's channel, I was saying lots of people cancelled the licence, 100,000 this year, 3 months since Christmas. That's a few people they've got to target if they're not licence free. So they're going to have to target areas. If you come under that, well, you obviously, if you're legally licensed free, you could come under that situation where you're going to be targeted and they come knocking on your door. But if they come knocking on your door, all you have to do is say no thank you, shut the door, and that's it. You don't have to let them into your house. They've got no legal right of access at all. Don't block the right of access, because that gives them ammunition. If you do that, just treat them as salespeople, like Mr. Chili John says. They're just salespeople. That's all you have to do. So anyway, folks, I'm going to investigate a bit further into this Capita fiasco, really. So I hope you agree that it's a lot of money to pay. A 5-year contract, £456 million contract, and I can't see what they're doing for that kind of money. I mean, the way the mafia used to work, they used to skim things off. I mean, my great friend Michael Francesi, who's an ex-gangster, he used to have a petrol scam where they scam the government money for millions and millions of pounds on the petrol, and they scam Michael Francesi as a scam. And I was watching Michael Francesi's channel the other night, how he'd become a gangster and stuff, and you just can't trust these people. You know, where's the money going? Anyway, I'm aiming to find out this if I can. I may get onto Chili John about it and see if he can find information about it. And it's to me, it's just it's been 3 days now about this news. I only found out about this. They got the contract in February the 22nd, not 2022. That's last month. We're just coming up to April now. Well, it's April to today. April Fools. So it's an April Fool. Is this an April Fool? Please don't tell me, anybody they know this is an April Fool's Day. It's the 1st of April today, so I'm just wondering if it had been conned as an April Fool's. I can't see because it's on the company website that they've got this contract, so it's got to be true. But anyway, folks, I'm going to further investigate this because, as I said before, I just can't. Kato, stop it. I never watch what he's eating because this is what he never stops eating. Anyway, folks, I'll leave it there and I'll make some investigations for the channel and try and get back to you. But anyway, thanks again for everybody who's tuned in. Hit the like button, the bell button and stuff, and subscribe to the channel. Helps me get my videos up into the realms of YouTube, sort of making these videos for you and getting the message across. So I say I'm not going to give up on this, because if they've got this contract now, Capita, for another 5 years till 2022, sorry, 2027, they ain't going to stop. The license is not going to change. It's going to be still the same thing. It's going to be still the same thing. You're going to be have to pay your license whether you like it or not. But if you're like me, you're not going to pay. You're not paying because you're not watching. So you know, it's going to carry on for another 5 years. So I thought, you know, in a couple of years' time this would be all cancelled. And but no, they're still paying this contract. So anyway, like I say, I'll make some further investigations, and we'll take it from there. I don't know what Casper's doing, that Case is doing. Come on. This is the trouble when I'm filming with him. I've got to be careful with his stomach. Anyway, folks, I'm going to make some investigations, like I say, because I just cannot get my head around how much money they're paying this company, Capita. It's just, to me, it's absolute madness what they're paying for a company. That's what are they going to do for that kind of money? You know, what are they doing to say to themselves they've got that kind of money to coming in, £100 million a year? They haven't got the people they employ as enforcement officers, if they so call them that, or salespeople. They're on commission, so they're not on a fixed wage. Anyway, folks, we'll look into this, try and get some further news about it, and let you know on the channel what exactly is going on with it, and that way we can see if this is true or not. I mean, it's April the 1st today. I mean, I just hope it's not an April Fool's prank, but it can't be, because it's definitely on their website. 5-year contracts. Anyway, folks, thanks again, and I will see you on the next one. Bye now.